Hi everybody, it's Kelly here, and I am going to show you how to make your own glitter cardstock using some Basil cardstock and scrapbook adhesives by 3L glitter sheets, adhesive sheets. They come in a 4x6 size and they're perfect to make this dimensional anniversary card, a 25th anniversary card that I made using the ScanNCut machine. So here we go. With the ScanNCut, you want to choose pattern, and then you're going to go into these images and the frames. You will scroll down to the heart frame, which is page 3 or the third screen out of 4. You will choose that heart screen, and it's about 4x4, which is fine. I made mine a little bit smaller, but we'll choose OK. And then OK and OK, we need one of them, and there it is on our mat. Now we're going to add the numbers 25. So we'll go back to our patterns and our fonts. I chose this font and I chose the numbers. I will choose the 2. First, I do want them separate. I'm going to add them separately, and you'll see why in a minute. I have to resize them separately, and I want to weld them. So this one is only 1.5 inches high, and we are going to make it about 2¼ inches high for now. Set, and I will add, I will add a 5. Go back in to choose my numbers. There's a 5 because it's a 25th anniversary, but once again you could fool around with any number and for any anniversary and use any color of cardstock. Oh, let me go back. I have to resize the 5, and again I will make the 5 about 2¼ inches high. There. Similar to the 2. But again, remember, we can resize them later. Choose OK. Now I'm just going to scoot them over to the inside of my heart. Now remember, we want to weld this together. So we want the 2 to touch in the top and the bottom of the heart. And we want the 5 to do so as well, along with touching the 2. And as you do this, you can enlarge, go to the zoom screen, and just make sure you are touching. The 5 isn't. So I'm going to go back to this and resize my 5 so it's a little bit larger. That's too large. There we go. See how that is. And I'm checking. It is touching on all sides, but it's not touching in this bottom corner, so I will, another thing you can do is move it slightly. So I will choose this button, and that I have an arrow that I can move it slightly over and down so it is touching on the bottom, but I want to check. Is it touching on the bottom and the side? And the 2, I think so, but just to make sure, I am going to actually make it a slightly larger, and that should do it. You don't want to resize it so the 5 is out, it's larger than the 2. So that looks like we're good to go. I'm going to choose these 3 squares. It's all the bounding boxes, and this one. Then all my bounding boxes are chosen, all the pieces are selected. I choose OK. Then here is my weld button. I will choose weld. OK to weld pattern outline. And you can see now, let's make it larger. You can check to see, are you welded? Is everything looking okay? And if you're satisfied, then you will choose OK, and then it's done. Now what I did say also is that now you can take this image and this pattern, and you can click the resizing button and make it slightly smaller. Now my adhesive sheets, they are 4 by 6. So I do not, this is 4 inches wide. I want it to be slightly smaller. So I'll make it about 3.5 or 3.6 will be fine. Anyways, it has to be smaller than 4 inches. So there you go. And you click OK and OK, and there's your pattern. You're ready to cut. So you can save it or do whatever you like. Now we'll cut it out. I have my gray basil cardstock loaded on my sheet, on my mat, and I'm going to take my scrapbook adhesives by 3L 4 by 6 adhesive sheets. They look like this in size, and it has a yellow transfer sheet, and you just lift it off like so. You peel this part off. Then I'm going to place it onto my cardstock where I'm going to cut my image out. And then I'm going to, before I place down this corner, I will just rip off this yellow edge. Now this is bigger than what my final image will be, but that's okay. I'm going to smooth it down so it has a nice adhesive to the mat and to the paper. Then I'm going to load my mat. Here we go. Click OK, OK, and cut. There we have it. So I click OK, I unload my paper. Then I take carefully this 25 heart off of my mat. There we go. And you can see it's covered with the adhesive paper. So the next step is to peel off this adhesive paper. I've pulled off the adhesive sheet, and now I'm going to take my color box glitter in silver lining. It's a clear snap glitter, and I'm just going to dump it on top and make my own glitter cardstock. Now I know some of you don't like glitter, it's messy. I'm just going to burnish it a bit and rub it in so it gets everywhere. Well, it will get everywhere. On the numbers. And there you have this very cool glitter cardstock for my anniversary card. What I'll do next is get rid of the glitter. I will turn it over and take my crafty foam tape and just place it on all the edges like so, and pop it up on my card.